Forest Tigers. I am Kaylee Williams.
And I am Missouri Butler. Thank you for tuning in to WPFES.
Please stand and recite the Model Tigers Pledge.
I am a smart, proud Patriot Forest Tigers. I will come to school ready to learn. I will speak and complete sentences. I will keep my school nice and clean. I will speak and act with kindness. I will show gratitude by saying please and thank you. I will make good decisions. I will remain safe, organized, respectful, and responsible. I am a smart, proud Patriot Forest Tiger.
I wonder what's with the latest current event.
Let's tune in to Mr. Diggs for our weekly current event.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to today's current event. Today's current event takes us to South Sudan, where they are having biblical flooding. Yes, extreme flooding has taken place in South Sudan. Many of the main roads running through the Unity State are now completely submerged, yet the traffic remains. There are no cars, just people, some of whom swim, others wade, pushing their way through the heavy, silt-laden water. The more fortunate glide by on canoes with their livestock and whatever possessions they can salvage from the floods. In these pictures, boys and girls, you can see that this state here of Sudan, South Sudan, they don't have cars. The people live in the village. You can see their houses. They've been having a lot of rain that has caused extreme flooding, almost like during biblical times. There's so much water that the water had nowhere to go. Their homes are flooded right here. You can see them walking through. People are starting to get sick, boys and girls, from the murky water because the water is not clean water and they're having to walk through it. And a lot of people are now experiencing diarrhea and other symptoms of fevers and illnesses from the water. There's no clean water because their wells were flooded where they had their clean water from the wells. And you can also see how they're having to now drink some of this water that has those bacteria in it that are not helpful to your body, that causes sickness and illness and diarrhea. Down at the bottom over to the right here, you can see that's a school. If you look real closely at the picture, you can see that that is a chalkboard that have some mathematical equations on it, as well as some English, where they're trying to learn English. And the school has been flooded as well, where children go to school. Their school doesn't look like our school, but that's a school where they go to learn. And the school teacher is saying that he has to probably have to relocate. And he's thinking about, he's probably gonna have to relocate. The people there are relocated to higher grounds from where they are. So it has been a lot of rain, a lot of water flooding that has caused the people in South Sudan to experience this tragic catastrophe. People here are also struggling with food. Of course, their crops were washed away. So there's a low supply of food. They're not able to find food because most of their food was ruined. And the roads that they need to be able to escape are underwater. So people are having to travel through the water, which is making them sick and ill. And all of this is caused by climate change, boys and girls. We've been talking a lot about climate change because the climate of our planet is changing, and it's changing ecosystems around the world. It's changing neighborhoods, it's changing communities, it's changing how people live because of the extreme weathers that are taking place in the different parts of the world. So boys and girls, I want you to stay tuned as we continue to learn more about current events that are taking place across the world, as well as with our climate change that's not only impacting us here in America, but other places around the world like South Sudan. All right, stay tuned, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Diggs, for keeping us current.
Remember, Models Tigers, roar! Remember to remain safe,
Organized,
respectful,
and responsible.
I'm Missouri Butler.
And I am Kaylee Williams.
Thank you for tuning in to WPFES. Have a great day, Tigers.
Sometimes you gotta stay in.